Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Imperator. We left off last episode with Carthage border-goring the shit out of Corsica. I don't know what's going
fuck
on
you,
over
Ben.
there.
I own more of the goddamn island than you do. You're border-goring me.
I don't. From my point of view, the Jedi are evil.
Also, deal with boy, because it's ugly. With the way that it's.
I just killed a tree. Get off my back.
Boy.
Also, maybe if it's not on the map, Midge will stop saying that.
We can only. No. He'll still say
Not
it.
so much luck.
He'll still say it. We've known Midge for too long.
For about a few. Oh god! Don't fucking give these people the soft-handed treatment. You convert them by force, goddammit.
Who's next in line?
You know what's awful is the governor. When the governor changed, he set the you know that tiny little island off the coast of Sicily I own. Just that one island. What is it fucking called?
Yeah, no, I know.
Oh,
it.
wow.
Yeah.
But there's
Like
4
Liberia.
people that live there, and the governor set it to bleed them dry.
So I have 68 men right now in my manpower pool, and I'm gonna lose 5,000.
That doesn't seem like that's gonna
Sure.
work out. I think that's gonna.
I'm just at 0 right now, so
Yeah, that's what it does. It does that in EU4 as well.
I'm fine. It'll grow.
Everything's fine.
Well, the one problem is that this guy now has a lot more troops, and his loyalty is going down again. So
What the fuck?
The fuck was that noise?
Some sort of
unhappiness.
Some sort of mating sound.
If it's the sound that a Dutchman makes when he's looking for
isn't that the noise Zoidberg makes when he's like
aroused.
yeah.
It's not good anyway.
Yeah, we agree.
Yeah, we agree. Don't do it again, please.
No promises.
I feel assaulted.
I'm not even near you.
Oh, still doesn't matter.
Sant'Angelo, wherever you are, thank you for the 100 gold. Oh my goodness.
Wherever
Oh,
you
it's that one,
are.
it's the purple one.
That's my problem. As I get tributes
I don't
from a
know
lot
where
of
anything is
people.
on this map.
Yeah, it's just like, the
Well-
fuck are you?
Half the people that I know where they are in like this world and this timeline have already been killed. So
Well, I think the worst part is some of the flags are very similar.
yes, because a lot of them are randomly generated.
Yeah, there are 2 like on my border in my Iberian holdings. There are 2 nations that have no name. Like the names aren't similar at all. The colors aren't similar at all. But they have the same symbol on their flag, just a different backing. And one has a white border around the icon, and that's it. It's
I just have lovely checkered flags. Mitch can approve.
I've got a beautiful Roman
I speak you
normal
up.
eagle. I'm all eagly.
I've got the nice big son of Macedon or whatever it is.
Here's a question I'd like to know, or at least I've been thinking about lately. Was Rome the thing that started like humans or like civilization's fascination with like eagle symbols on
Symbology.
on like flags and government and stuff like that, or did that exist beforehand? And like,
Honestly, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think the eagle starts with Egypt. You'll find.
Could be, actually, yeah.
Because it was a symbol of, I think it was a symbol of like royalty back in Egypt, and like they always had things for like birds because they had a lot of bird-headed gods and stuff.
And cats and dogs. Well, not
Yeah,
so
like
much dog.
a lot of animal worship in ancient
Yeah.
Egypt. And yeah, I think you'll find the eagle stuff comes from that. I think the eagle stood for vigilance or something along those lines. I want to say.
The oratory is awesome, though.
Someone in the YouTube comments will correct us. 100%.
Most sure.
Yeah, I don't doubt that.
Well, I mean, I think what you mean to say is that one person will correct us, and then for every one that does that, there'll be 18 that correct us incorrectly.
Because if there's anything we've learned is that YouTube's usually wrong.
Oh, thank you for the
Not that I
for the
don't
money.
appreciate getting advice, but then every once in a while you get those people whose advice is wrong, but 100% convinced they're correct.
Well, what's the name of that? It's that curve of the less informed you are, the more you think you know. It's like
Dunning-Kruger.
yeah,
effect.
Dunning-Kruger effect. Yeah,
Yeah.
that one. Yeah. So
I was gonna say the Mandela effect just to annoy you.
that doesn't annoy mentioning it doesn't annoy me. The fact it exists annoys
The
me.
fact that it is a thing that people think.
Exactly. That's the insult.
There's the rub.
That people are so enamored with their own minds that they think it can't be
Who shall I
wrong.
marry?
It's not.
You should
I'm
see it
not
up in here,
wrong.
it is
The world's wrong.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. God, you're
There's
useless.
the Phrygian Navy. Go, 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 go.
I swear, I think I saw somebody that thought that thought essentially they thought there was another change. Febreze is spelled differently now.
So?
Yeah, well, yeah, it's always so because it's thing, but not that it, they
There's
think.
always something innocuous that doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, it's not that the company changed it because they haven't. It's spelled the same way. They think it used to be spelled something a different way, or it was in a different way, and the universe has changed slightly. That's the Mandela effect thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's they think it was spelt because it's not spelt as it should do in the English language.
Yeah, it's some like I don't remember.
It's missing one of the E's.
Yeah.
But everyone could have sworn that it wasn't. Oh, okay, I've called the Phrygian Navy.
Yeah.
And it's got troops on it.
Huzzah.
Yeah,
Sink them! Sink them!
it's also
Drown 'em, Midge.
what's the other one
Drown
that they
'em.
were really big into? Oh, it's the it's like Luke
You will die in the Black Sea?
Blacks.
Black Sea? I think it's the Black Sea.
Yeah.
If it's the
if
sea
it's-
north of Constantinople, yes,
Yeah,
it is.
yeah,
if it's up
north
there,
of
that's
the
the Black Sea.
Well, it's not Constantinople yet. That doesn't exist. It's just
Well,
Byzantios. Byzantios.
Byzantium. Is it
I'm
Byzantius?
just using some EU4 references here.
Byzantos.
Oh.
Yes.
Byzantos.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's
I have a question. So, when you look at your like an army and there's the preferred flank size, is that total or per flank?
It's also inverse. If you click it and go through, the higher the number, the less cohorts are on the flank.
yeah.
Which I don't understand at all. It's like it doesn't.
It's like it took me a long time to work out that I was reading the tactics opposite.
What do you mean by that? Just in
Because-
case I'm doing the
because-
same thing,
well-
I need to know.
But yeah, because like I read it as green on when you're selecting tactics is good. No, that's the bad one. If it's green
Wait, what?
against the tactic you're selecting, it's the bad one because it's saying that one has
Oh
a
yeah,
positive
on the
effect
right
against
side.
you.
On the right side, you
Yeah.
you want something that's got a negative because that'll
Yeah,
they get
yeah.
a decreased thing to it. So
Yes, I beat their navy.
So
and
bottleneck
some
is
of
better
those
against
I
cavalry
mean, I'm
skirmish
still
and
trying
skirmishing.
to use the
Yeah.
highest tactic effectiveness for the most part, which is in my case mostly deception.
Well,
Yeah, it will be because of the
Yeah.
chariot bonus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Until you get hit and run.
that'll be a while. Hit and run is...
Who's mobilizing? Why are you mobilizing troops, you 71-year-old
Oh.
bastard?
hey now, we can't have no
Don't want a
ageism in
civil
here.
war
Oh,
amid
uh-huh.
this.
Yeah, I didn't go down that 3 yet. I went for the Archers Offense, Manpower, Chariot Planes Combat Bonus, and the next one is going to be Raised Levies. In defense of our home.
I think I got him. How many boats left with Phrygia? 9. Okay, so their navy did escape, but having said that, I dominate now.
I may well go down that 3 next.
By the way, does anybody notice that like there are different periods where essentially you have no characters for government positions? They just
Yeah.
all
That
dry
happened a
up.
Sometimes.
That's why it's
I've,
quite
um,
good when you take over a nation to accept their families in. Sometimes.
Well, some of them. Sometimes.
Yeah. No, I normally pick the best ones and then go, yeah, I'll just crucify the rest.
I tend to pick the large ones, and sometimes if I need like a slot with oratory power, I look for somebody with high oratory power.
Yeah, I
That's
normally
about
garner them by their skills and then go see what happens there.
Yeah.
For a
Well,
hot
another
second
thing
there,
is
I
it-
heard must say a slut with high oratory power. Like, whoa.
Why is it always me though, Ben?
I think it's probably just because like I've worked with the other guys far more than I've worked with you.
Yeah,
So
fair.
I'm just
So we
used
don't
to listening
know.
to them yammer on about nonsense.
We don't know exactly what you would say.
Yet.
Yet, yes, that's true. But as we get to know you, we'll, you know,
It'll just get worse, probably.
probably.
Possibly.
I mean, me and Ben have known each other for a while, and look at the shit we say to each other.
Yeah, you bitch.
Ah. Fuck you, you
Oh,
Polak.
hey, I'm in positive manpower.
Take,
That's amazing.
take coming over, taking our jobs over here. Taking Illinois jobs from
No,
good,
that's
from
weird.
good, honest German expatriates.
Wait, you have jobs?
There's a few.
Yes, and corn
Somewhere.
accessories.
Somewhere. Wheat and wheat byproducts.
No, we don't do wheat here. No, that's too fancy. Soybeans and corn. That's what we do.
Where is Makumium?
I hate loyalty in regiments. It's like, I want to get rid of all my archers, but there's always one or two hanging around.
Yeah, you need to pay him off if you want to get rid of him.
Ooh, supply limit
And even
increase.
that doesn't
That's
always
a good-
work.
Annoyingly, Phrygia's vassals are fighting more of this war than Phrygia is.
That's usually how
I
it
think
goes, because they're just like a
Yeah.
swarm of people. But
Yeah.
The
The
raptors.
you know, like the HRE in U4.
It's more of a. It's bigger than Swarm. They've got like 20k stacks. It's quite
that,
unnerving.
yeah, it's no, then it's the swarm of those those Japanese hornets that are like the size of
They're like 2 inches long.
yeah, you know, that are the nightmares of everyone.
I don't like bees. I don't like stinging things.
I'm fine with
Oh,
bees, but hornets.
There was a massive wasp in my room, in my bedroom when I woke up this morning. I just heard this buzzing, opened my eyes, and then looked at the ceiling, and it was, I shit you not, about 2 inches long. I was like, oh, no, I'm not dealing with that.
Wake up! Wake up!
Burn.
I'm still dreaming. I'm still dreaming.
Burn the house! Burn the house!
I literally rolled out of bed and like crawled out, and like commando crawled out my bedroom door. I was like, no.
We gotta get down!
Gotta get down under its radar. Code of rights.
The fuck needs
Oh,
rights?
Who am I fighting?
Oh fuck! Who's declared war on me now? Sparta. The people in Sparta.
Messinia.
Yeah.
Messenias.
All
Whoever
right.
they are. Some
okay.
Greeks.
Some fucking Greeks. Right, I can wipe peace out Phrygia now, but I'm gonna take some things from them. Thank you very much.
So I didn't realize that Zate was that dude on the coastline until like this episode.
Good job.
Were you about ready to declare war on him?
No, I was just like, hey, that nation over there is getting pretty big.
So, might need to declare war on him.
I'll teach him a lesson.
And murder him.
No!
Okay.
You learn yet? Smack. You learn yet?
Right, you're gonna go up and deal with these guys. I'm out in my Phrygia war, and I took some land, so that feels good. Now I'm gonna go beat up on Sparta because they're messing with me.
Sparta's dead, Midge.
Yeah, okay, new Sparta.
The other Sparta.
Stop hating them, they're already dead.
Is that, would you call it Spartaco Nova then?
Spartaco Nova.
I mean,
Oh,
as
yeah,
bad
that's
puns
a
go.
leader.
No, it's still pretty bad. You're wrong.
I mean, yeah, it's supposed to be bad.
As far as puns go, it's bad.
99.85% Hellenic religion.
Goodbye.
Zeus betrays. Jupiter Optimus Magnus.
Actually,
No, Jupiter Optimus Maximus. Magnus is me.
Oh, Ben, you'll probably actually
Yeah, that's
find this funny.
expensive.
During my monthly tabletop night, we played Ben Hur, a Roman chariot
Chariot
racing
racing game, yeah.
game. Yeah.
Well, snap.
It was actually really
There goes
good.
my stability.
It was like, what did we describe it at? It was like
You're
poker
You're 84
with
years
extra
old.
steps.
Why do you raise an army?
Yeah, I just had a guy do that. He's like, okay.
And he has
you-
0
you
military.
start- You're 72 with 4 martial, and you hate me because I didn't give you a job because you've got awful stats.
Yeah.
Oh, he likes me, but he's got a 0 martial, and he's got
you
cancer,
just have it
and
because of clans. Yeah, that's clan retinue.
yeah.
See, what I really wish is that there was a little bit more of the CK2 side of things in this. I really love it, and the very few and far between instances where I actually have to delve into like character stuff, I really love it, but it just doesn't happen a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the
That is a
problem is that it's hidden away and it doesn't get used at all. Like half of the stuff is essentially just there for fluff, or it doesn't matter. You can bypass it through other means. It's like they took half of it, or they took the CK2 character system, they lopped off all of its limbs,
Meat.
and then they've just got the torso and the head sitting there, and that's what you're supposed to interact with.
It's just the pickles boar's head you find in your cellar when you've closed the gates.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
fucking-
You know, like whenever
Well,
when it's a
now.
hard winter and you just need it.
Symphilia has declared war. Okay, I'm fighting loads of Greek miners
That
now,
just
apparently.
that's made up. Doesn't exist.
Fake news.
That's an insult to the proud civilians.
Oh, my temple just broke
I'd
down.
like to see them go ahead and
No, the problem I've had recently is
Okay.
the fucker who owned, like, we have sacred birds in my stream game, and for some reason they either leave the cages open or there's some sort of plot because they've lost the sacred birds like every 6 months for like 20 years now. It's awful because it's a stability. It's either stability or a lot of money and religious power.
He's
Just
not
close
my
the
boy.
bird cage.
An OPM declared war on me. Wow.
Ooh.
got some balls on that one.
Yup.
That's new.
Right, can you please die before you raise any more troops? Because I have to pay them off, and I'm not exactly rich right now.
I know the pain.
Could you not raise any more horses, please?
Goes ahead and raises a few more heavy cavalry.
I'm not amused.
Don't
Oh,
worry, I am.
I just flipped my alliance into a guarantee, I see. Because I grew too large. Fair enough.
Oh, Phrygia pieced out with these people. Ooh, that's
You got a truce with them, right?
yeah, but like they've cut off like my advancement path really with them, so I might just have to try and white piece this big nation up here.
Hmm.
We're not close to doing so either, because they've called in an ally that they got post-war.
It's close.
Yeah, I think I'm at a bit of a standstill right now here because I can't really expand because of all the defensive pacts, and I'm just over the limit of being a regional power.
Oh yeah, I'm there as well.
26 cities.
I'm just staring north at the moment, and once I got Votadinia out of my way, I may start looking south again. Votadinia and Ulutia, because I kind of want to expand into Ireland at some point. Oh yeah, you guys hate me. That's
Just gonna become this millennium's version of the British. Just take over all the islands.
At least we don't need a Dutch guy who decides to walk in there. Oh wait.
Hey, if you can go ahead and you can break the tradition of the imploding England, then you know.
I'll just equip
Right, you
everybody with
fuckwits. Get
pedals
out, get out.
and roll away.
just
Ooh, twice for now.
just cut everything below you and just start.
Just start pedaling.
Just start paddling the island away and
Sort
just
of white piece with this
attach it,
big
paddling.
attach it over to North America. Just, you
I wouldn't go that far, to be fair.
know, Greenland.
Just a bit south and west. So somewhere... What was the Portuguese island again?
The Azores.
The Azores. Yeah, somewhere around there. Sounds right.
Guys converted 76 pops. I like the cut of your jib, sir.
That's a fair amount.
Oh, you're creeping a lot
he-
closer to me.
He's got another
buddy.
couple of
Shot
light
was it?
calf. Really?
It's fake
Can
news.
I...
He can see it, Ben. He can see it. It's
We're currently in neighboring provinces, actually.
Oh dear.
Yeah, we have our sea tiles are touching.
Indeed.
Oh, she didn't have a retinue. Hey, say, for once. Not a problem.
That's a delightful run. That's a lot of Italy. Good. It's about a few Italies.
oh come on! You just split boy in half.
No, and actually what happened was they had a civil war and a nation broke away from them, so I just annexed the nation that broke away from them.
Why did you not annex Frentania yet? That
yeah,
ugly
God,
little
I-
speck.
For the love of God, I just moved the border 200 miles north. I haven't gotten around to it yet.
Also, you need to have Pompeii.
I mean,
Gotta have
they're
that
a
luxury
vassal.
resort in front of
Yeah, nothing battle ever happened to that city.
No, it's perfect.
That event's actually not that bad.
Foronulsi?
Yeah,
How
we're
are
actually
you?
amassed a lot more
Oh.
troops there.
You were actually a good one. Does that mean I got another?
Fuck.
Nope.
Start killing Gauls, and all I hear is bitching that I'm not killing enough Gauls. Jesus.
Who?
4 Marshal.
I got it.
Shit. Why did these guys move an extra province over? Did they?
You doubling up on your forts, Ben? Is that what you're
I
doing?
don't know what you're talking about, Roach.
Why?
We already have a claim. Okay.
What is your fascination with what I'm doing with my land?
We share the island.
Well, since you're not dead yet, might as well
More
move
so
you
than we
forward.
do with Sicily, because technically you share an island that's in the sphere of the island that I share.
Whoa. We are equal parts in this. This is like the United
You
States.
control an
You get a
area
vote,
of
you get a
Sicily.
vote.
You control.
2 votes.
I think that island's less than a square than Vatican City. I don't think it matters.
Okay, how many
Right, another one bites
cohorts?
the dust.
13. And who will join you? Ulutia, who has... Ooh,
You know what? I
my
got so
God.
much religious power that I can just declare no CB war.
Yeah, that becomes a thing.
Mm-hmm. If you have enough religious power, it doesn't matter.
for a 2-province minor, they got a massive...
So one of the problems is that there's not enough stuff to do with some PowerPoints and too many things to do with other PowerPoints.
Well, the problem I think is that some of the things that that are really good for certain PowerPoints is only unlocked towards the end of the game. Like the road thing, you need to be a certain level before you can even start doing roads, and that's basically 50% of your military power that you spend on that most of the time, because it's like 15 per tile worth of road that you're spending on there, which is quite a bit.
Okay, it's a lot more if you're not Rome.
Yeah.
You just really want to harp on that, don't you?
Wait, you did not accept?
Well, I'm just saying I'm just saying, Roach.
Oh, thank you.
It's harder for everybody except for Rome. This is the first time I've played Rome.
I wasn't realizing that was you.
Who's me?
Saluvia. Say,
Oh,
I didn't realize it was
see,
trading.
I'm
with
not
you.
the only one who didn't realize that was him.
No, I didn't recognize the flag at first, that's why.
Did you have a
And
flag?
I didn't
Zane?
notice the question mark.
I
like,
do. There's a lot of checkers in there.
All right, time to go
Yeah, we
mass
should get
granting
Nick to make us
citizenship to people.
custom-
custom flags for all of our nations.
Grant citizenship. I need characters. Grant citizenship.
Right, Mitch. Back to
People
back
are
to Photoshop
dying.
It is.
People are dying. Replace the jobs.
Might start incurring some costs with my Photoshop stuff, you know.
Oh my god, yeah. Military road for Rome. 9 military points.
Yeah,
That's
it's
only
like 20 for a.
no 15.
No, but Egypt it was 22 per.
Yeah.
So it depends on your nation.
Oh, 'cause
it's,
Carthage is
20,
15.
but if you have corruption, it might be higher, or other things that
I think
increase
it's
the power
base
cost.
20 for most
Yeah.
Oh, Felunia, it's local.
Because I know that specifically because I spent 2 hours in a home game just microing the shit out of the Iberian road system, trying to get it going.
Yeah, I'm gonna start building roads. I might as well.
Well, what else are you gonna do?
We are actually out of time.
Oh,
Well, thank you for watching, everybody. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you've been enjoying the series, and we will see you all next time.
bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.